Morning, everyone, and welcome to the May 15th, 2019 meeting of the City Council, which is now called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. And hi, students, you're out of school. Should we end the council meeting right now so you can go back to class? No, much more fun to be here. Okay, these proceedings, and mark this because you'll see yourselves, are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV, Cable Channel 2, and are closed captioned for our hearing impaired viewers. Please note, customers of CenturyLink Cox Communication may view this program in high definition on channel 1002. I just have to check that there are 4 of us here. You may also watch this meeting live on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV on the Go Vegas app. The council meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming, may be viewed on the internet at www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast on KCLV and the web Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., also Friday at 4 a.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday at 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exit at the back of the chamber. Go out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace, go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please be sure to check with a marshal or fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Street. Employees wearing safety vests or our city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation, and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to the city clerk. Cards are available online in the clerk's office or in the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see our city clerk staff. Please note, if you parked in the parking garage across the street, the new flash parking self-validation machine is located in the foyer between council chambers and the security desk you walk through to enter these chambers. You must have your ticket with you to use the machine. If you don't have your ticket, see security personnel when exiting for a validation coupon. Before we proceed with the agenda this morning, would everyone please rise for the invocation given this morning by Mr. Rajan Zed, President, Universal Society of Hinduism, and remain standing for our pledge.
Starting with Gayatri Mantra, considered the most sacred mantra of Hinduism, I shall be reading from ancient Hindu scriptures, Rig Veda, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, some as old as 1500 before the Common Era. I shall be reading in Sanskrit and then interpret in English. Om Bhuvah Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. We meditate on the transcendental glory of the Deity Supreme, who is inside the heart of the earth, inside the life of the sky, and inside the soul of the heaven. May He stimulate and illuminate our minds. Astoma Sadgamya Tamsoma Jyotirgamya Mrityor Mamratam Gamya. Lead us from the unreal to the real, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from death to immortality. Tasmada Sakta Statam Karyam Karma Samachara Asakto Hyacharan Karma Paramapnoti Purusha Karma Nevahi Samsiddhi Mastita Jankadya Loka Sangreha Mevapi Sampashankar Tumrahasi. Strive constantly to serve the welfare of the world. By devotion to selfless, one attains the supreme goal of life. Do your work with the welfare of others always in mind. Om Saha Nabhavtu, Saha Nobnaktu, Saha Viryan Karba Bahai Tejasvi Navaditamastu, Ma Vidvisa Bahai. May we be protected together, may we be nourished together, May we work together with great vigor. May our study be enlightening. May no obstacle arise between us. Samni va akuti, samna hridyani va, samna mastuvo mano, yatha va susahasti. United your resolve, united your hearts, may your spirits be at one, that you may long together dwell in unity and concord. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. Om. Thank you.
We had a feedback on that. You youngsters were terrific. We're saying it 5 seconds ahead of you. Anyway, you did a beautiful job. But before we come down to get to our ceremonial items, I want to take a few moments to remember a friend, a selfless, dedicated public servant, Assemblyman Tyrone Thompson. We're also saddened by the loss of Tyrone, his passion for helping children, the homeless, and our community. Wherever I saw Tyrone, he always had a smile on his face, a hand out to offer others support and help. As you may know, he was also a beloved city employee, and we will miss him greatly. I know that Councilman Creer knew Tyrone very well and wanted to say a few words, which is why we're speaking from up here, so that you can be sure that your voice is heard. Please, Councilman.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. It is a somber day for us to recognize my friend. Assemblyman Tyrone Thompson passed away suddenly on the morning of May the 4th in Carson City at the age of 52. Tyrone was a former 6-year employee of the city of Las Vegas. He was working in neighborhood services. Then he went on to work for Clark County. Tyrone was first appointed to the Nevada State Legislature by the Clark County Commission on April 16, 2013. He was later elected by his constituents to continue representing Assembly District 17 in North Las Vegas. And in total, Tyrone served over 25 years in public government. He made his mark as an activist and advocated for mentoring. He was inspirational as a public champion in the role of moving Nevada forward in the pursuit of increasing healthy mentoring relationships for youth. During the 2017 legislative session, Assemblyman Thompson served as a chairman of the Education Committee. He sponsored a bill that led to the creation of Nevada Advisory Commission to create guidelines and parameters for existing mentorship programs. Assemblyman Thompson also used his chairmanship position to make a bill draft to keep kids in school and out of court. He was an active member in the Clark County School Justice Partnership. This committee developed a new memorandum of understanding between the Clark County School District, juvenile justice leaders, and the District Attorney's Office. The Las Vegas My Brother's Keeper Alliance is a cross-sectional collaborative comprised of task forces that work to engage the community, promote optimal educational outcomes, and improve law enforcement systems and programs. Assemblyman Thompson was a longtime recent co-chair of the Community Engagement Task Force, which specifically focused on increasing youth mentors. Tyrone was proud of his work as a public servant in the health, human, and community services fields. He was excited about his work at Thompson Career and Life Coaching to serve as a more accessible legislator for his constituents. The evolution of his service as an assemblyman had an exponential impact on underserved, underrepresented interests. Tyrone was an excellent example of working across party lines and leveraging good work wherever he found it. In this current legislative session, Tyrone was working to codify an executive order which created the Nevada Interagency Council on Homelessness into a state office which recently passed. Assemblyman Thompson reached across the aisle and throughout the legislature to serve the residents of Las Vegas. He has left a long-lasting legacy which will positively affect Nevada youth and the community at large for decades to come. The viewing of Tyrone will take place this Friday from 2:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Victory Baptist Church, which is located at 401 West Monroe Avenue. And his homecoming service will also be at Victory on Saturday at 11 a.m. I know that the mayor and members of the city council and employees recognize Tyrone's amazing community service to residents throughout the valley, and we send our sincerest condolences to his family. And I want to pass the microphone over to Councilman Fiore, who was a colleague of Tyrone's in the state legislature.
Thank you, Councilman Creer. So I met Tyrone in 2013. He was appointed, and we just met and just fell in love with each other. You know, here we are very fortunate at the City of Las Vegas to be your council members and your mayor, because it's quite nonpartisan. But up in Carson City, it's very partisan. It's Republican or Democrat. And I'm a Republican, and Tyrone is a Democrat. And we worked together so well. We would literally love each other when we disagreed as well. And one of the things when I first met Tyrone, because I have grandkids, and we were talking about our families and friends, and he nicknamed me Glam Ma. So I just can't forget that. And Tyrone, his passions were you guys, were our students, and homelessness and advocacy. And he would always ask me, hey, can you testify on my bill? And I would say, Tyrone, I don't like your bill. I'm going to oppose it. And he goes, but that's okay, because some of my constituents like you opposing it. So can you do that? So I'd say, okay, I'll do that. And so literally, whether you opposed Tyrone, or you agreed with Tyrone, or you were neutral with Tyrone, Assemblyman Tyrone Thompson just always wanted everyone to be a part of everything together and be friends. And I just want to let you guys know that that man was full of love. And I really enjoyed working with him for the 4 years we got to work together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll come on down now for our ceremonials, but we do have just great thoughts and memories of a wonderful man who really cared and loved us all. So on we go. Okay. You would like to have a picture taken with us, so if we can cluster right here.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Who's got the cat? Oh, right there and back.
Oh, he's coming, yeah.
Oh, and you have one too?
Oh, this one.
Thank you for participating with us this morning.
Thank you. It was lovely.
Thank you, sir.
For our first ceremonial item today, I want to invite our Youth Development and Social Innovation Director, Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler, to join us at the podium. And knowing Dr. Hibbler, she's been in the furthest away seat from the podium, so we'll wait 20 minutes. I like to make fun of her. She's always smiling, has a good sense of humor. Our employees, good morning. Our employees strive to meet our values of being kind, committed, and smart, and they work to build our community to make life better. And I'm proud to announce that the Employee of the Month that represents these characteristics is Lee Quirk. So come on down, Lee. Now, she's smart. She sat closer. Come on down. Today, I understand, is black and white and blue dress, so I'm just checking everybody out here. This woman does such wonderful things for us. Congratulations. For those of you who don't know Lee, she is a senior management analyst and joined the city 3 years ago in 2016. She is our go-to person here at the city. knows how to manage a project from start to finish, and ensure that the objectives of those projects are met. Her organizational skills are top-notch, and she's always a pleasure to work with. That's because she's always smiling. Lee was a key member of the team that went to Denver in 2018 and won the All-American City Award for Las Vegas. She wrote the narrative to describe Las Vegas for the judges and brought together representatives from multiple agencies, schools, and the city council to help us win that prestigious award. Lee has been the glue on several other city initiatives, including Las Vegas's My Brother's Keeper Alliance, the Mayor's Fund for Las Vegas Life. And these programs help so many in our community, but they would not function without the work of people like this wonderful Lee. Lee's work ethic and determination are an asset to the city of Las Vegas, and I want to thank her for all that she does for our city. And we are so proud here in the city and the council to name you Employee of the Month. And so, do we have a little gift for her? And we have something for her desk or at home, whichever she prefers. And then at the corner of Main and what's this little street in front? What's the street up front? Who knows? Clark. There will be a sign with your name on it for the whole month, as long as we don't change the name. But first, before we ask you to make some comments, I'd like to ask Dr. Morris Hibbler, please.
Thank you, Mayor and members of the City Council. As the Director of Youth Development and Social Innovation, I'm truly blessed to have a team of high performers that will go to all lengths to ensure that we are serving our community and providing educational support for our children. And having Lee on the team has been extremely an asset. She's been with us for almost 3 years, and I remember our first meeting at Red Lobster when we were talking about her joining our team. And I thought, wow, we've never crossed paths, and is she the real deal? But she is the real deal, and there's plenty of people in this audience that can attest that Lee is the ultimate taskmaster when it comes to understanding the mission and not letting the balls drop and not letting anything stand in the way of that. And if Assemblyman Tyrone Thompson were here with us today, he would be saying that because he would be agitated by the 4 a.m. text messages that we would get about, hey, we need to do this and we need to do that. But the point of it is that Lee always goes the extra mile, and it's been a pleasure, Lee, having you on the team. This is a well-deserved award, and thank you to the mayor and council for allowing us to do this work.
Wonderful. Okay, Lee, your chance. I'm glad you like Red Lobster. Is that what every potential employee gets, is Red Lobster with you?
No, the way my pocketbook is set up, I can't.
Oh, she can't afford that all the time. Just for the special ones. Come on up, Lee, please.
Thank you. Whoa, okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mayor, City Council, City Manager Lisa, and of course our YDSI department. Everybody knows that I hate having a microphone in my face and all these cameras, but I thank God for every perfect and good gift, including this one today. And as I wrote the application for All-America Cities Awards, I just remember working with every single department and talking back and forth and getting information and giving information. And we won because we really are collaborative. We really are an all-America city, a world-class city, and I discovered that even more working on that award. So I appreciate everybody that helped to make that happen, because it was definitely not me. And thank you to my marvelous My Brother's Keeper Alliance family. We do so much great work together. You work so hard for our kids every day, and they deserve it, and you honor that. So I really appreciate working with everybody on MBK. And then thank you also to the mayor again, and to the Mayor's Fund team for your hard work and all of our collaboration and all the great projects that we've started and that we will continue to raise money for. So really appreciate all of you there. And then a huge and wonderful thanks to my beautiful family and all of my friends who are here and watching online all across this country. I sent the link out. Watch me. So thank you all for never taking my work laptop away when we're on vacation. I really appreciate that. See? pays off. And then thank you so much to, I want to give my appreciation to Tyrone Thompson, because if he were here, as Lisa said, he'd be happy, and I'd be happy to have him. And his leadership, his inspiration has meant so much to me. I could never repay him for everything that he's taught me, so I really appreciate him. And then just coming back again, I have to, before I get off of this microphone, I have to say thank you so much to YDSI. It is the hardest working group. Like Lisa said, late hours, early, whenever, but they just work, they give everything that they have, and we can't match Lisa, we try. But I really appreciate all of you, and you're such a great team. And then, again, my family, thank you so much, I love you all. And then finally, Mr. Arthur Fry and the 3M Corporation, who invented Post-it notes, because without you, I am nothing. Thank you.
Okay, is your family here? All right, family and team, stand up, please. Family, and team. The whole room is filled with Lee supporters. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yes, we do need a picture, so let's come closer together. Yeah, we can do it right in the middle, right there. Good. Good. Yes, he won't. He's divorced then if he won't
Gotta get
come
in the
out.
middle.
You with the mayor.
Yeah, you can't. You
Come on, husband. Congratulations, you picked well. Okay, here we go. And look at Shane in the back, please. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, you've got that. Is there anything else? Do we have anything more? Wonderful. For our next item, I want to inform everyone about the world premiere of a new documentary chronicling the formative years of the city of Las Vegas. Happens to be an anniversary today. The city of Las Vegas, the early years, will premiere tonight, and it's free, Wednesday, May 15th at the Charleston Heights Arts Center located at 800 South Brush Street. This day was chosen because May 15th is the date Las Vegas was founded in 1905. A reception will begin at 6:30 with the documentary shown at 7 p.m. And we are so lucky because our production lady, Jennifer Boyd with Boyd Productions, is with us this morning, who created the documentary, and that's the lady right there. We're so grateful. So come tonight. Again, it's free. The reception starts at 6:30, and the documentary, which is really sponsored in maybe total, but in large part by the Centennial Commission. And for those of you who are watching that have an opportunity to buy a license plate, the one that has the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, when you buy one of those, a little bit of the funds that went to the purchase of that place go to support historical Las Vegas. So we thank all of you who have the plate. Don't say anything about Golden Knights or Raiders. We love them too. But really and truly, this has helped to support this wonderful documentary that we'll see tonight. And Jennifer, thank you so much. Talented lady. The documentary will also be broadcast at 7 p.m. on May 15th on KCLV Channel 2, on Cox Cable and Century Link, in addition to being streamed via GoVegas app on the Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV platforms. The city of Las Vegas, the early years, was funded, I just said all that, so wonderful notes. Thank you. Where are you, Jace? Jace always gives me the notes. I said all that. Ha-ha. I didn't say this. Since 2005, the Centennial Commission, has awarded more than $21 million in grants to projects like our El Dorado Parade, the Las Vegas Days Rodeo, as well as to restoring the vintage neon signs that are located throughout the medians on Las Vegas Boulevard and downtown. The funds have also helped to preserve the city's history through funding projects like the remodel and preservation of our fabulous historic West Side School, the Mob Museum, and the Neon Museum. And now we're going to show you a short promotional video, and here we go.
Fabulous Las Vegas. Known as the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas attracts over 41 million tourists each year, and over 2 million people now call the Las Vegas area home. But have you ever wondered how it all began and what our city was like before all the glitz and glamour? As we celebrate the birth of Las Vegas on May 15th, a special new documentary takes a look back at our city's rich history, showing you how a dusty stop on the Union Pacific Railway evolved into our vibrant city of Las Vegas. We hope you'll join us for this documentary, The City of Las Vegas, The Early Years, either by attending the premiere May 15th at the Charleston Heights Arts Center at 6:30 or by watching right here on KCLV at 7. Funding for this documentary was provided by the Centennial Commission through the purchase of Las Vegas Centennial license plates.
Well, wasn't that great? So come on down today. We look forward to seeing you. Brush Street is just west of Decatur on Charleston. And actually, it used to be, what was that donut shop? But it's something else now. Winchell's. It used to be Winchell's for those who are long. Okay, for that, I'm going to really turn it over. You want to know anything about anything to eat, Councilman Anthony's the man. He is. But now, Councilman, it's your turn to recognize. Oh, okay. We're still waiting because we are going to take on Councilwoman Fiore, who has more exciting things. Yours, come on in. Water's good.
Thank you. So, I am so excited to be recognizing our future young leader. According to Nevada's Missing Children Clearinghouse, over 8,000 children are reported missing in Nevada each year, and approximately 200 are considered endangered or abducted. Nevada Child Seekers helps with empowering our children with the tools and resources necessary to protect themselves and each other. With this in mind, each year Nevada Child Seekers leads a statewide poster contest, which is performed in conjunction with National Missing Child Awareness Day on May 25th, which was proclaimed by President Ronald Reagan in 1983. The goal of this contest is to promote awareness among teachers, parents, guardians, and children, and to engage them in discussions about safety. This goal goes hand in hand with Nevada Child Seekers' mission to advocate and engage in prevention, identification, and location efforts on behalf of missing and exploited children. I am proud to announce that the winner for this year's poster contest is 5th grader Ann Lee from Coral Academy of Las Vegas. Ann Lee will now be moving forward to compete in the National Poster Contest. Can I please have Ann Lee and her parents come up here? Hi, how are you? Hello. Is this your mom? Hi. Okay. Hi. Come. So what I have right now, Miss Lee, is I have a proclamation, whereas it is an honor and privilege for the mayor and the Las Vegas City Council to recognize those individuals who contribute to the betterment of our community. And whereas Ann Lee from Coral Academy has furthered the mission of bringing home missing children through art, and whereas the Nevada Child Seeker organization works to encourage children to be safe online and offer support to families of missing children, and whereas the number of missing children can be reduced by making sure each family has the support it needs and rightfully deserves with continuous help from our community. And therefore, we, the mayor and the Las Vegas City Council, do hereby recognize Ann Lee on Wednesday, May 15, 2019, as the winner of the Nevada Child Seekers 2019 poster contest. There you go.
And I think she has prepared comments.
And I'm going to give you this one.
My name is Ann Lee, and my picture represents a child being floated away in a balloon and their parents chasing after them. This happens once in a while every month, that someone is taking someone's child and making their parents sad and worried. My picture symbolizes that one by one parents are looking for children and the children are disappearing and never coming back. My picture is telling people to stop and not to take people's children and keep them happy for the rest of their lives.
Beautiful. This program is so significant to our city council because for the past, I'm sure, 15, 20 years, every time we have council meetings, we do go ahead and put up pictures of those children who were seeking to find and reunite with their families and bring home. And Councilwoman Fiore's been doing this so well for the past several months. And it's just something, it's a program very near and dear to us because I know and I remember my teenage years, and we think, for those of us who think we can do better on our own than with our own loving family, think, oh, I could just go to Las Vegas and I can get a job. Well, that's not true. And the reality is, until you're of majority years, you need to be in the loving confines of your parents and or relatives. And so for this wonderful artwork and your continued competition and for the meaning this has to all of us, thank you so much and congratulations. And Mom and Dad, congratulations, raising such a wonderful daughter who cares so much. So congratulations to you. Thank you. So we could go right over here. Good luck marriage chips. This is good luck and good health. Should we give one to Mom and Dad too? Yes. There you are. A good luck, good health mayor chip.
Thank you.
Keep you healthy, and because you are you're from the school or from child seekers. Most importantly, you get one. So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. All right, thank you so much. Congratulations. We'll keep watching. And at this point, I'd like to turn the microphone over to Councilman Stavros Anthony.
Thank you, Mayor. So during the 1998-1999 school year, Jeannie Johnson, a gifted and talented education teacher at Ruth Deskin Elementary School, had an idea while working with a group of fifth graders on early colonial times. Ms. Johnson wanted to provide an event for her students to duplicate the experiences she had as a young student. As a result, Ms. Johnson put together what she called the Great American Pride Program. The program is open to the entire fifth grade and is voluntary. Ms. Johnson has since retired, but the program lives on. Each year, a group of fifth graders takes advantage of this opportunity, and a lot of work takes place outside their normal classroom studies. There's an emphasis on citizenship and famous historical documents. And there are 6 requirements that the students must fulfill to complete this program. These include, number 1, writing the Pledge of Allegiance. Number 2, reciting the preamble to the United States Constitution. Number 3, singing or reciting the Star-Spangled Banner. Number 4, I don't know how they do this, recite all 50 states and capitals in alphabetical order. Number 5, recite all 44 United States presidents in chronological order. And recite the entire Gettysburg Address. Today, I'm proud to recognize 7 classes of 5th grade students from 4 schools that have completed the Great American Pride program. And obviously, they're not all here, but we'll continue on. The first school is Ruth Deskin Elementary School. The second is the Meadow School in Summerlin. They're here. And Gerheim Elementary School. 3 minutes? All right, what am I going to do for 3 minutes? Okay, well, I have the one at the end of this in 3 minutes. I'll do this now. When we're done here, each of the students will receive a certificate of recognition signed by the mayor and the entire city council with their name on it. And they're going to be taken upstairs to the 7th floor to see where the mayor and city council offices are located. And then they will be taken to KCLV in the basement to see where all the production studios are actually located and how they do productions down in the basement. So they're going to be here for a little while after they do their thing. So that's coming up next. So that fills a minute or two. All right. Well, what they're going to do is, as soon as the other 2 schools get here, is they're going to recite the Gettysburg Address from memory. And how many of you can do that? Well, not you. We know you can do it. How many adults can do that?
Walk along all the portraits in the back. For anybody that's here that doesn't know the 44 presidents in order.
Yeah, 44 presidents are in the back. Anybody want to recite the 50 states and capitals in alphabetical order here? Raise your hand if you're an adult. No? You can do the states?
Okay. Now,
So I'm just going to do the states in alphabetical order. I am. So it's Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New York, New Hampshire, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming.
no error. Awesome.
All right, I'll do a certificate for you too. We're doing that. All right, the bus is not here yet, so we're going to go ahead and do the Gettysburg Address. So it looks like we have the Meadow School here. Kathleen Brennan, the teacher, would you please come down here? Linda Bookout, one of the teachers, would you please come down here? Linda Bookout. And Cindy DeHorst, would you please come down here?
23 years teaching at the Meadows. Kathy Brennan.
23 years teaching. Would you? All right, if the students could all stand up, please.
24 years teaching.
24
at
years.
the Meadows. And you're into your 4th year.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. Ruth Deskin is here. Give them a nice round of applause. Ruth Deskin. And teacher Julianne Desan Poupard. Thank you for coming up. You want to lead them?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Ready? Begin. 4 score.
The Meadow School and Ruth Duskin Elementary School, fifth grade classes. Thank you, teachers, very much for doing that. Thank you for coming down. Thank you, kids. And we have some certificates for you. And I'll turn this over to the mayor.
And as we look forward to Memorial Day and you listen to the words of the Gettysburg Address, it is very poignant, very moving for all of us, because the freedoms we enjoy today come right off of the sacrifices of all of those who've gone before us, and even to this day, who are willing to sacrifice their lives so that we can remain free and have a country as we do. So we are just really, really excited, and I've been asked by Ruthie Deskin's principal that is here, teacher, to have a quick picture, and then we can, with the council, and then we'll do the same with the Meadows. But you're going to have to be clever, or Mrs. Brennan, Miss Bookout, to figure out how to get all these students. We probably have 40 or 60 of them organized. So, Mr. Radke, can you move this little piece of equipment one more time? And you're getting good help from somebody that's younger. Love it. Okay, Ruthie Deskin people, come on up. We'll have a picture. And let's get sort of under the medallion.
Great job, you guys.
It's wonderful. So don't forget the words. My goodness, you'll remember it for the rest of your lives. For the rest of your lives. So awesome. Teacher, where are you? Come.
Here, let's move all the way down there a little bit.
Yes.
Right there.
There you go, perfect, and yep, and let's get closer.
Our event coordinator, Councilwoman Michelle Fiore. Okay, everybody look at moms and dads and our people. And congratulations to you all. Remember the words forever and ever. I know you will. We're proud of you. Thank you. And you have certificates,
Yep,
correct?
we have them.
Okay.
The last time I said those was in third grade, they'll remember it. The last time I
Look at
recited that was third grade. I was 8, so they'll never forget it.
Okay, let's organize the Meadows School. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, class at a time, class at a time.
Class at a time. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, and whose class is coming first? Miss Bookout's class is coming first. Right on all the way to the right in front of Councilman Anthony. We are so proud of you all. So come on here, just back up. We can, excellent, excellent.
Second row, right in the front. We'll put a second row in the front, right?
Yes. A knee, if you would, those of you in the front, we know you're, right, but they can bend too. All right, here we go. So come here we go.
All right, good job.
Great.
Great job.
Okay, proud of you. Very proud. Next class, whose class is coming next? Miss Brennan's class is coming next. And I hope you heard Miss Bookout has been teaching for 24 years. Miss Brennan, 23 years. Fifth grade the whole time. Okay. When's the last day of school? Next Thursday, and these youngsters go on to sixth grade. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so look at your moms. I don't see a dad there, but I do see Mr. Shane. So,
Not too far, not too far.
Perfect, ready?
all right, come in, Miss Brennan. Excellent. Are we through exams? Are you through? You don't have exams? No exams. Just party time for the last week. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Is that the next class?
All right, did we have one more class of Meadows? Let's come on up for the picture. Wonderful job. Hope you all have a great summer, and welcome to middle school days. That's what's in the future. So have a great, great summer, all of you. Come right on through to Councilman Anthony, and he'll stand with you. Excellent. Boy, you all are growing so tall. Look how wonderful these youngsters are. Oh, yeah, come back towards us. Perfect. Okay. Congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful summer. And while you are going out, I am giving the microphone back to Councilman Anthony because we have the final school that's come in. So go for it.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you all.
Okay, we did have one other elementary school that went through the Great American Pride program, and they made it. And the nice thing about the Gettysburg Address by President Lincoln, it's very short. So the classes from Gerheim are, the teachers are Shelley Kress, Brad Dixon, Lindsay Nichols, and Paula Price. So if I could have all the kids stand up. And let's go ahead and say the Gettysburg Address. Go ahead and start.
It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full manner of devotion, that we here highly resolve, that these dead shall not go die in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
All right, good job, Gerheim Elementary School. Thank you very much. I'm glad you made it. All right, we have some certificates for the teachers. If the teachers want to come down here and pick those up. And Becky and Sally will go ahead and organize you guys for a tour of the 7th floor in the basement.
Yeah, you can't get them all apart.
Me too. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, these are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, great job.
Having that.
That guy was like, he was on it.
I know, you did a great job.
Test me if you want to.
Congratulations, all of you. Now we have a 5-minute pause while we switch our technology around until Mr. Riggleman says it's done. So give us 5 minutes here, and we'll proceed with our program this morning. And somebody's eyeglasses?
Mine.